Hey everybody, David Lowry with Club Fantasci going into your next lesson on what it takes to be a Lord of Rock. That was a little ditty called The Silent Man by Dream Theater, featuring a guitar player named John Petrucci, who some of you might know, some of you might not, but the guy's kind of world famous. And, you know, being a Lord of Rock isn't about how much knowledge you have, right? I mean, John Petrucci's a Berkeley guy. He went there, get all studied and learned all this stuff and learned all these 13th chords and, you know, all these crazy little things, you know, how to play the major stuff and, you know, great and fine and dandy, but that's not what it takes to be a Lord of Rock. It can help. Obviously, the more studied you are, the more you know about your instrument, the more you can pull off, the more creative you can be, right? But let me tell you a story once. I was sitting here in Nashville once, and this guy named John Finn thinks he's some kind of guitar badass, right? He's whatever, right? Some instrumentalist dude, and he's put out a few albums on it, you know, back in the day, and plays with the Boston Pop Symphony and all this kind of junk. If it wasn't for me, he wouldn't have achieved any of that. You know why? Because I taught him. I taught him everything he knows. I taught him how to play the Q fallopian minor scale, and if it wasn't for that, he wouldn't have been the guitar head rock dude at Berkeley School of Music. No, he wouldn't be playing for the Boston Pops. No. He wouldn't have no Ibanez endorsement. He wouldn't have this, you know, international fan base of kids that want to learn and play guitar with him. It's all because of me. Remember that, John. Right here, baby. That's right. This Lord of Rock taught you to be a Lord of Rock. So, give me some props, right? It's not about what you know, kids. It's about the attitude you bring. Rock isn't about 13th chords, man. It just isn't, right? We all know it's all about... Right? You want to play like Iron Maiden? Right? You got to have the attitude, right? Man, you don't need no 13th chords. You need power chords. All you need is it. Right? And when that isn't enough, throw that fifth on the bass. Get a little heavier. That's what it takes to be a Lord of Rock. You need to have attitude. You need to own your instrument. Then you need to own the stage. You can take all your pretty chords. You don't want to hear that. No, sir. No, sir, we don't want to hear that. Nope. AC/DC doesn't do it. Why do I need to do it? Tell me. All right, that's what I thought. That's what I thought you would tell me, right? Here's what you need to do. You want to be a Lord of Rock. You need to do what every other Lord of Rock does. Take your butt down to a guitar center. Pick up the pointiest, ugliest metal guitar you can find, right? Plug it into, you know, whatever line 6 amp and get the heaviest gain distortion on it that you can get, right? And just go... Because that will show everybody you're a Lord of Rock. And that doesn't annoy the hell out of anybody. Doesn't. There's your tip for the day. Guitar Center, little Metallica, make it happen.